Alright, hello all. Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video here. So here we are. We do have content here. I know, very shocking. Um, with the 11th anniversary, that is. Greatest Tours. So this is a different event than I thought it was initially going to be. Initially, I did believe this was going to be the Twitter voted event, which it's not. So I'm guessing maybe they're just holding that for the next content drop in a day or two here, or maybe it'll be like in the. It does look like there's going to be an EX part apparently. So I'm presuming we have two data downloads, or rather, two data downloads, two content drops left. Although we'll see just how much is or is not in them, right? But anyway, we have this new event here. Once again, different from how I thought it was going to be. Apparently, you like take all these bosses on at once. I heard this was like somewhat difficult, but I don't know any specifics. So, we'll see. I hopefully it actually is, somewhat of a challenge. Could be very thrilling. Although, who knows, right? I mean, it does have the 6-star rating, although that's not exactly the most consistent, but they have been better about following it. So maybe it might be. Now, given that I have heard it is somewhat difficult, we're going to jump in with a real team here. I feel like this team should be up to the task, but maybe I could be wrong. We'll have to see. Either way, let's jump in here. We'll see how this goes. Certainly. What the hell? Wait, what? How does this work? What? The pathing here is very confusing. I can't like zoom out. So you can end the fight after specific bosses. And like there's only 3 skips over here. That's what's confusing me. Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bosses, and there's 3 skips. Okay. Very, very odd there. I guess we'll see what happens here. This is an interesting map, to say the least. So the fact that there are like 5 separate bosses here, I imagine this is going to be a longer event, but at the same time, on that note, I will say like the fact like this could be a longer event, but also at the same like you wouldn't be able to stack. I guess is. I mean, we'll see just how tough all these are, I suppose. Crimson Scream. Okay, how much damage are we gonna do here? I mean, this is nothing. Okay, yeah, dude. Well, maybe people were overblowing it. 48.2. I mean, if that counter right there from Kaigoku did that much damage, yeah, dude. Kaigoku alone, if I get the hidden potential, he might finish this on his own. Unless maybe, is there going to be several phases to bosses? Is that going to be something like at play here? I'm not quite sure. But either way, yeah, okay, I mean, that's the first boss down. Interesting. And why, like, training items on the path, right? That seems kind of weird, too. Maybe they're really good ones? Okay, so... Okay, he has an actual mechanic here. I was gonna say, the other guy, he wasn't doing anything. So he just has a key bomb mechanic. Which, I say just, but... Yeah, the key bombs can certainly be quite troublesome from time to time. As they've, shown with, like, the Gammas and such, but... I mean, we should be fine here, I imagine. Although, we'll see just how, like, big of a spike in difficulty this fight is. So we're gonna get the support. Now, unfortunately, we're not getting 60%, right? But the support from UI Goku, I mean, we're still gonna get it. The 20% for Beast as well as Super Saiyan 4 Goku there, and yeah, so the fact that that did as much damage as it did. This seems really easy so far. I mean, certainly he is tankier, or at least seemingly tankier, than the first boss. I'm not gonna lie, I can't remember what that guy's name is. The baby robot motherfucker. Isn't it like Lewd or something? I think it's something like that. I don't know, man. Some of those GT guys, I started watching Dragon Ball with GT, but some of those GT guys, they're just like they sort of show up for like hype moments in Aura for Goku, and then he's fucking. People call GT. It actually stands for Goku time, right? Like he just does everything the entire series. Okay, well, so far, very, very easy here. I imagine, the other two haven't been, but surely there's several phases.
Like I told you, King Piccolo was the old me. This is not gonna end like it did before.
Okay, what is Baby doing here? Is he actually going to be difficult? So he's getting a stat increase, but that's it. I mean, I feel like the key bomb is a more deadly mechanic personally, but... Oh, I can't even get his key. That could be actually very bad there. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know. This seems very, very chill so far. Like, I'm not even having to really... Once again, I thought listen, I don't know. Because, like, the Dokkan community... Listen, as much as I like to be a part of it, such... People on Twitter, they can get to talking unreasonably. Certainly quite a lot, right? So, this certainly could just be another case of, oh my god, it's the most difficult fight ever, and then it's like nothing, really. Like, I don't know, like, people, for example, a big example I pull up from, like, back in the day, like, a lot of people were like, when like Fusion Zamasu came out, 2023 worldwide, everyone was like, "Oh my god, he's so crazy." And now, of course, I wasn't making content back then, but I jumped into that and I itemed it first try, and then I think I lost my second try, and then like I won like again, like I don't know, I was getting wins very, very easy in there. Like, people were like freaking out about the AoE and everything, but I was like, okay, well, this seems pretty easy to me. Right, so, sometimes good old Dokkan Twitter loves to Dokkan Twitter and overblow things. We'll see if that is the case here. I don't want to talk a lot of shit and then get absolutely smoked. Especially because, once again, like, I find it very weird. Like, Rildo was in his final form, but Baby here, this is just Youth Baby, right? So this seems very confusing to me, how they're like choosing the enemies here. Okay, yeah, see, so there's at least a second phase. Oh, well, the fact that this is Super Baby 1, so... Really? Yeah, see, and already, I might have talked a little too soon there. Ah, shit, you know what? I should not have done that. Let me reset the turn there. I'm not going to screw over Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I'm not going to do that, okay? That, I misplayed. Hold on. Okay, yeah, here we go. I do not want to screw over Super Saiyan 4 Goku, because, we all know at this point the good old struggle for getting his key spheres, right? I do not want to screw him over if I don't have to. So we'll do that, and we'll see. Okay, nope. That like stalled out. I thought it was going to be a super. Yeah, I don't know. This potentially, because this isn't like a perfect solution. right? And he does still seem, you know, pretty squishy for the most part here. I mean, honestly, we'll probably still kill him this phase, but you can usually... Oh, I'm getting the hidden potential quite often here. I mean, mine's only 55%. But you can usually get at least a pretty decent idea on how these fights are going to go, based off of the arts that they use for the bosses, right? And the fact that this is Baby, right? And this specifically is Super Baby 1. I mean, I would have to imagine that this is going to be a 4-phase fight, right? Because, I mean, Youth Baby, Super Baby 1, Super Baby 2, Giant 8 Baby would be my guess on how the fight's going to play out. Oh, well, actually, you know, Diamond Super Saiyan 4 Goku, I guarantee he decided to fail his 77%. Yep, that's lovely. So we're actually not going to kill here. Thank you, buddy. We certainly do love when he fails that 77%, don't we? It's. Oh wait, no, he actually did still kill. Okay, and yep, Super Baby 2. Yeah, so this might actually be a 4-phase fight. Damn. Okay, so the first two are just gonna be 2 phases, and then these others are just gonna be like insanely long. Is that what we're doing here? Unfortunately, I can't really. You know, I could just use the Vegeta active. Honestly, let me just use Vegeta this turn. Might as well. Okay, well, Baby actually, he seems pretty tanky here, so maybe this could actually be the end of the fight. Or the end of this fight, at least. Okay, I mean, we've done about 3.5 health bars. That's certainly, we still have quite a bit to go through here. I think what I'll do is we'll float off Goku. That way we don't have like an overlap of Super Saiyan 4 Gokus. Certainly an issue I would like to avoid if at all possible. And then I guess we can sort of screw over Piccolo with the key here. Oh wait, that actually really... Dude, he's getting 7 key spheres. And it's still not going to be enough, man. Like, his key mechanic is so fucking bad, man. That is so wild. What the hell? I mean, I know we have the -2 key from Baby, but... that is genuinely so crazy. What the hell, man? Okay, so we're probably definitely actually not going to kill this turn, unfortunately. But we should be set up to kill next turn, probably. Also. I'd have to imagine. Especially, I mean, once we have the Piccolo support up. Should be pretty easy. I mean, unless this guy is packing like a really strong super, which, you know, without the SA effect on Piccolo, I would be extremely concerned about, although I did get the hidden potential, which is certainly very helpful here. But, I mean, this certainly... it could be a bit troublesome here. But no super, we don't have to be concerned. And see... oh, wait, what? Oh no, because we use the active... I always forget about the interaction. And we still get the EX super as well. So Piccolo support's actually helping us do quite a bit extra damage this turn. Although, I mean, he's still not going to kill, unfortunately. But still, I mean, okay, well, the super's hitting him. What do we take from this? Double digits. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't really seem that difficult, honestly. Let's use Kaigoku's active too.
Lend me your energy!
I mean, certainly he's definitely tankier than the other phases, or the other fights. And I think this one probably actually will just end up ending with Super Baby 2, because, I mean, if we go from this one, and he gets even stronger, that, I can't even imagine, man. Because he's already very tanky as Super Baby 2. So, I don't know, I guess we'll see here in just a moment either way, but, I mean, he seems pretty tanky, but he's not really doing damage. Yeah, okay, so there is actually another phase. What the hell, man? Enemy key -3. So we're just gonna keep, like, pushing it up and up and up, huh? And he has this sort of damage nullification, too. No way, man. Oh, I'm gonna have to put Daimogoku in slot 1. I mean, hopefully he'll be fine, but that's some bullshit either way. Okay, well, he certainly... I mean, we didn't have the EX Super Buff, unfortunately, from before, but... he seems kind of tanky. At least a little bit. I might as well just hold on to Vegeta.
Leave it to me.
Because, I mean, if this guy is doing a ton of damage, I could potentially make use of him in slot 1 next turn. Right? But I don't know exactly what he's doing just yet, so we'll hold on to it just to be a little safer. So keep in mind, I mean, this is Goku with 58% damage reduction. 210. Ooh. He could double super. I mean, it's not the most damaging super, but the fact that it... I don't know, because my Goku's only 55% though, to be fair. And it's not like I have, like, Saiyan Roar or anything up here. I mean, we don't even have, like, Doma support, right? So... in fact, actually, we literally have no support up here. Right? Because, I mean, even Piccolo's, it's not active right now. So that couldn't have been more than, like, a 10-wheel super or something, I think. Ballpark. I mean, that could be up a couple mil there, but... not too scary, either way. Point being. Yeah, okay, I mean, once again, it seems pretty easy so far. I mean, certainly... we jumped up a bit in terms of, like, how tanky the boss is. Right, and the fact that this is a 4-phase... wait, what the fuck? Hey, no way, man. There's actually no way. You have got to be shitting me. Bro. Are you fucking kidding me, UI Goku? I did not just lose, I mean, however... dude. That is incredibly frustrating. We're gonna avoid that shit. I don't know, cause... damn it. Why'd you have to go and do that shit, UI Goku? Son of a bitch. We'll keep him on the team this time. If he does that again... dude, of course, the fucking dodge character special, man. Yeah, let me go ahead and just fucking... dodge... the normal, eat the super. Just so lovely. Oh, brother. Okay, so we did beat Lude and Rildo. I'm curious how this works. I'm gonna guess we can technically skip the first several fights. Let me do this. What? Huh. What? Wait. Hold on. What the fuck just happened there? What's the point of that? What? Why? Is it like RNG? If it puts you ahead or something? I'm very confused by that. What? Do I have to, like, checkpoint it? Is that how it works? I'm curious here. We're gonna test this. So I'll defeat Lude this time, and then I'll do the mission end, and then we'll try doing the cloud next time. Because typically it doesn't like track between runs like that. So I'd be very interested if that's actually what's happening here. If it is, you know, tracking between the runs. And of course our fee here is just so great. I don't even know. I guess we just go for that with the front. Nothing I can really do here too much. I mean, this guy isn't that tanky, but it is probably actually going to take a turn or two to kill him now at this point, because just, of course, right? The key spheres. I mean, there's so much STR, but I couldn't really access them, right? Yeah, I don't know. That's the sort of design here of the stage is seeming very confusing to me. It's also like, what is the point of the checkpoints? That's what I'm trying to wonder, because like maybe if you can get it set up to, like, if you clear like Baby, for example, right? And then you take the skip at the very end because you like take the clear off of Baby's path. Then you could just skip him going forward and go ahead of him every time and avoid a 9-turn long fight, right? I mean, if that is how it works, that is pretty helpful. But it's very confusing because I mean, it has to be how it works, because why else would there be, dude? And of course, another dodge character failing to dodge. We love it. I can't think of any other reason, like actual good reason, why there would be endpoints after the bosses. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. So let's test this out. I'm really curious. We're gonna take the left path here. We're gonna get the win, and then we're gonna jump back in. Because I don't. This seems very confusing. I do wonder. I actually haven't checked. I don't like to check these sort of things, so assess your remaining items and battle situation before deciding whether to take on the next battle. You can choose the next boss or clear the stage. It doesn't really say. Okay, well, we defeated Lude. I am curious here. Does it track our progress? How does this work? Because if it doesn't, I mean, what is the point of this whole cloud system? What? I am so confused. Are these just here for fucking nothing? Because you can't backtrack, right? Like, you can't... That's not a thing. So... What? You know, I wasn't paying attention before. Do these change into... No, wait. No, that wouldn't make any sense. Dude, what is... I'm so lost, man. Oh, you know what? That's what this fucking is. God damn it. It's just a way to damage yourself for any characters that HP conditions. That's exactly what it is. Oh my god, I just wasted time on that bullshit. Of course that's what it is, too. That's honestly, like, so obvious, too. I can't believe I didn't think of that till just now. That has to be what it's meant for. But that's really stupid, though. I don't get... I mean, how would even being, like, low HP really help? Right? Because, I mean, we have Lewd here, who's a bitch. Right? And then we're going into Rildo, who also seemed to be a bitch. And then those first couple of phases of Baby also seemed to be... Even that final phase didn't really seem to be threatening. It just... I got unlucky. So... I mean, you're gonna heal. Like, Lewd isn't, like, a scary enough boss to the point where it's like, oh my god, I need to be low HP for X condition to kill this guy, right? Like, it's not... It doesn't seem that serious. So that is very confusing to me. Okay, I mean, it's whatever, man, I guess. So I just wasted so much time on trying to figure that out, mind you. That's lovely. Okay, I mean, it is what it is, as long as UI Goku decides to actually do his fucking job this time. We should be golden, right? I mean, I suppose with a turn like this, at least... See, I mean, we could use, like, the Kai Goku Spirit Bomb immediately, although it doesn't really help us. We don't have the damage build-up. Right, so I mean, we do have his dodge immediately, too. I mean, that's cool, but... Once again, I don't really feel like it honestly helps too much. Like, I mean, it's cool, right? I'm not gonna say it isn't, but... It's not like this is gonna, like, make or break the fight, I don't feel. So, I'm just... I don't know, it seems very confusing. But either way, I mean, we're pretty built up here. And, I mean, we're just gonna kill Rildo, so... Yeah, I don't know, this... Yeah, this is gonna be a long one, huh? If I don't win, like, this attempt, I might honestly bring, like, something like GT bosses. Because I don't know, like, how difficult or not this fight ends up getting, but... You know, I will say... GT bosses will do a lot of damage very quickly. And if I have to just sit through spongy stage after spongy stage after spongy stage, if I'm failing time and time and time and time again because of missed dodges, like, I don't want to deal with that bullshit, right? Like, nobody likes dealing with that bullshit. So, I mean, if we lose this one, then I'm just gonna pack it up and we'll switch over to GT bosses, or at least some sort of setup of Omegas, I guess. Maybe not full GT bosses, but mostly. Right, because maybe I won't bring, like, I don't even know. Maybe I won't bring, like, AGL Omega. Right, because it does seem like everyone is, like, able to avoid the debuffs, at least so far. And instead, maybe I'll bring, like, Tech Golden Freezer or something. He'd be a really decent slot, I feel, on this team. And we'll see. Because, I mean, if there's a lot of attacks, you know, we could really build up his sort of, you know, his domain. Or not his domain, excuse me. His taunt, like, active damage turn like that. That could be pretty crazy here, but I don't know if we'll even, like, need to go to that point. Right? I'm not particularly sure. But yeah, once again, I mean, so far, at least, seems pretty easy. I mean, certainly long, but easy. But we'll have to see, I mean, just with the other, who knows how this is going to get, like, the further in we get. Because, to be fair, right, and while I can't imagine, I wasn't paying enough attention. It's probably Sin as the enemy on the map, so it'd be, like, Sin into Omega. And then, I mean, that's the 17 and Hellfighter 17, so then I imagine they'll go into Super 17, right? So those will probably both be two-phase fights. But still, I mean, Baby does get pretty tanky. Right, so we're going from a pretty tanky fight And two, I imagine they'd give both of those fights really good stats too, so I don't know. I mean, this might take a while to win, actually. Unironically, I mean, I don't know what exactly a while looks like, but vaguely, this looks like this is gonna be some effort to actually win this. Which, I mean, I don't know. I guess that's fine and all, but it seems kind of weird still, right? Because it's like, if you want to have a long, like, what is the point of like clearing early? That's what I'm like trying to wrap my head around. That's why the sort of like cloud damage cap like threw me off as much as it did initially, because it doesn't really make a lot of sense, I feel. Like, genuinely, what is the appeal of winning early? I mean, besides for your like very first clears, right? I mean, in total, the event does get 15 stones. I mean, I suppose you get one for the stage clear as well, so 16 total. And I mean, like, I guess if you, like, clear early after Baby, you know, 1 for the stage clear, 9 for the mission, so 10. But, like, I don't know, it just seems... It seems so weird. And they did say there was going to be another stage to this, mind you. No, we do know there's another stage coming, we don't know how soon. Well, actually, let me rephrase that. It's probably honestly going to come with the next data download. Which most likely will also have like the 8th year LR EZAs, right? So, I mean, I guess it's going to be releasing relatively soon, but, you know, still, it just seems very, like, odd, the stage design here. I'm not really sure. Because it's like if you want to make a long content fight, right? And that is perfectly fine. I mean, varying sort of lengths of content are very good, but it's just like, to me, I'm thinking like, I mean, it's cool and all that these are all like separate sort of things, and you get a little bit of your stones like faster and all, but I mean, on the other hand, doesn't this just screw over characters, right? Like, I mean, you gotta think. A character like Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, or Wrath Broly, or, you know, Vegeta Trunks, or etc., etc. You know, these big stacking characters, I mean, the longer you're stacking, the better they are. So, the fact that you're resetting these fights over and over and over and over, like, it actually hurts you. Like, overall. Like, it's not helping. Like, at all. So, I don't understand the design. That's what I'm getting at here. Like, it doesn't really, like, compute with me. It doesn't make a lot of sense. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll see what this fight has as we progress through it. So far, I mean, it doesn't seem that threatening, but maybe as we continue to go through, it's going to get, like, really, really insane or something. It's certainly possible. I'm not going to say it's not, but I also don't think it's all that likely, personally. But once again, we'll find out very, very soon, I have to imagine. So this time, obviously, I'm going to hold on to my actives. We'll drop all the actives on the final phase. That'll certainly be the way to go. And, oh, dude, are you... Physical UI, brother. What are we doing here? Hey, you fucking... I mean, at least it was just a normal, right? At least this time, but... That was a 600,000 damage normal, damn near. Yeah. Like, what the fuck, man? That's just crazy to me. That threw me off for a moment there, because I saw 600,000, and I'm looking at the HP bar, and I'm like, dude, we still have 329,000 HP. That's crazy to me, because my goal was 55%. my Super Saiyan 4 Goku is 55%. My UI Goku is 55%. My Kai Goku is 55%. Like, literally, it's only Beast and Orange Piccolo that have dupes here, and they're Rainbow. I mean, besides, like, the Rainbow that Super Saiyan 4 Goku friend, of course, but... I mean, this could very well be a million HP team. That's kind of crazy. Okay, well... I mean, we're doing pretty good here, though. I will say... Piccolo is concerning me, to be honest. I can't really... That is the issue with Piccolo, I have found. I do really like to run him because of his support. You know, that he provides the key, the 20% phase 2 stats, as well as the 20% crit for 2 turns. Like, it, especially in AoE fights, where it can hit that rotation too. It is a very, very strong ability. It's just, you know, there can be some headaches in activating it, and of course, you do need to build him up so he gets key. And, I mean, obviously I have not done that here, so... I am very concerned, honestly, about, like, if he's actually gonna... If he's gonna be fine or not. I don't know, man. Maybe Piccolo's not gonna be a good fit for this team. I really like his support once again, but... That's, we'll see what happens here. Once again, if I lose this attempt, I'm honestly just gonna switch over to GT bosses, because this shit is taking... Yeah, see, and there's the super. That's why I was concerned. This shit is taking forever to clear. Yeah, 1.3, dude. Okay. That's wild. That is so wild. Okay, well, I think what we'll do... Vaguely this, but... Let me probably... We could drop... AGL Omega, and we'll just go with, like, Tech Golden Frieza. That's... Extreme AGL, there we go. I feel like he could be pretty helpful here. I mean, we'll see, but let's jump in here. Because once again, I want to do a bit more damage a bit quicker. Like, dude, we are sitting in there forever, right? Rotations are annoying here, but it shouldn't be an issue. I mean, we have Tech Golden Frieza, so... Although, I mean, there's not that many attacks, I suppose, but still. It's been a while since I've seen this animation, by the way. So let's play this out, and we'll kill, I believe, once again, it's loot here. I should probably check, but we'll kill him this time, for sure. And this is gonna be bye-bye to this guy. Yeah, I don't know, I just... Once again, it doesn't... And we haven't even made it to the 17s yet. And we are so far in at this point. This is crazy. But, this shit is taking forever. I want to switch over to a team where we can actually do some damage very, very quickly. Because this event seems like it's gonna be... Like, you're going to be going through it for a long-ass time, and just... I want to avoid that if at all possible, and I feel like we should be able to... I mean, we already killed Ludo, right? Like, this should make things significantly quicker. Plus, I haven't used these guys so much recently. Yeah, and then of course the GOAT Omega's here. Alright, and then honestly, let's just drop the domain too, and we'll definitely one-turn this guy. Bro, it's all Rainbow Key Spears. No way. That's crazy. Okay, and honestly, what I think I'll end up doing here is we'll actually float off the front. Because I feel like it'll be a lot safer as we progress through this if I have Sin with mine, right? Because, you know, Omega does need some time to build up that first turn. I mean, that it doesn't sound like a lot, really, but that very first defense stack can actually do so much for him, right, from his 18 keys. So I feel like having Sin next to mine to actually like guard him for a turn is probably going to be the way to go. And especially if and when I can actually manage to pull Legic. I mean, Legic would fulfill a very similar, and even, I mean, he has a support too, so maybe even potentially stronger role than Sin. Although, I mean, there is some dodge cancel fights, of course, but, you know, point being, he should be very effective for this team too, if and when I manage to pull him. And yeah, so, I mean, we roll those already down here too. I mean, certainly we're not going to kill Baby this fast by any means, I don't expect to, but it'll be much quicker than we have at least been going so far. And that'll be an improvement, okay? Because this shit is taking forever, man. Okay, and honestly, I mean, Omega here, I feel like we should just... Yeah, see, that's what I was looking at. He needs a third attack in a turn or enemy to be debuffed. And Nova here, he just wants extreme class, so I was just making sure he didn't want specifically GT bosses. Honestly, I mean, we could just put him in slot 1. He'll probably end up killing this phase on his own. And then, I mean, we'll get Omega over here. And honestly, it might even be... I mean, not using the domain this turn, a little unfortunate, I guess, but... You know, maybe it might be a little better, because those appear to be at least somewhat of a long fight here. Right, so if we're holding on to the domain, we can actually hopefully make sure it's up the entire fight. Right, and we don't even need the damage this early on anyway, because Nova, I mean, he's not going to completely solo. We actually got the quad super from him though, in which Baby here is very, very low. I mean, he's not dead yet, but 2 health bars to go. It should be very, well, I mean, we're still going to kill this turn, but I was going to say maybe the Shadow Dragon Legion could, but I actually don't think so. I guess if we get, you know, crit here and then the hidden potential, but we did not. The crit isn't guaranteed, right? They only have, isn't it like a 77%, or am I misremembering? I might be misremembering. Once again, I haven't used these guys so often recently. I would certainly like to a bit more. Oh, that's great, man, dude. All of Baby's attacks are at the end there, so yeah, we couldn't even, if I wanted to, I couldn't use Golden Frieza here. Maybe it's better to hold on to this thing anyway, though, to be fair. And yeah, so I mean, at this point, now I don't know that we'll necessarily kill this turn, but I mean, we have Omega, we have some Shenron. We're gonna start clearing very, very quickly here. Because even if we die with GT bosses, right? Like, even if we do end up dying, at least it's not going to be as annoying as with the other team, where it's like, okay, I just lost 20 minutes each run there. Or, honestly, hell, I mean, even like 20, 25, up to 30 minutes. Because this is pretty long already. And we haven't even beaten Baby yet. I can't even imagine what the 17s and Omega are going to do. God damn, man. How long is this actually about to be? Because this shit is crazy. I'm trying to consider that, dude. Like, this is gonna be a long ass clear, man. Why did they make this so long? Maybe it is honestly just like Baby though. Maybe the other phases, they won't be as tanky, but they'll do more damage. Maybe that'll be the trade-off. I would like that to be the trade-off, I will say, because once again, I mean, if we get farther than Baby and we lose, that'll... Ooh. A Golden Frieza. That would certainly really suck. I suppose, to be fair, I wasn't even really considering before, but, you know, the thing with bringing Omega unfortunately, that does also mean... I mean, his domain does... It is hitting all these GT enemies, I guess. That could make things a little troublesome as we progress through here. I mean, hopefully it doesn't, but it certainly could. I don't know. We'll see how this continues to play out, I guess. Okay, well, Omega is definitely going to kill Super Baby 1 here. Then we'll move on to Super Baby 2. And, I mean, we already know how this goes. This is going to take a while. Well, actually... I mean, honestly, we could probably... We could probably kill Baby here. I think it's at least possible. Because, I mean, with Omega, Sin, and Super Easy A Omega 2, like, this is... We've got a pretty good rotation going here. At least in terms of damage. We'll see, but... I mean, at the very least, it's making these phases, they should be like two turns for each phase, right? It's not going to be nearly as long as the other two. At least it shouldn't be. Yeah, see, he did nearly a health bar on his own. Right, and then Super Easy Omega at the end can do a ton on his own. And we also have Sin Shunron, who can do... I mean, that's a 43.2, right? He could quad super too, so... I don't think we're... I don't know, I mean, we'll see. It depends on if I get lucky with the additionals in the crits. With Super Easy A Omega, for sure. Because, I mean, sometimes he can like to really just be like, hey, fuck you. And then it's like, okay, well... I guess this is going to take a bit longer, right? But... And we actually got the quad super with Sin. Yeah, but, I mean, we very well could just one-turn this phase. I mean, now that we got the damage sort of set up here. That's a 70 mil, yeah, dude. Hey, eat this, buddy. Although we got bad luck with the crit. And then bad luck with the super. See, and this is what I'm talking about. This is the thing with him. As much as I like him, he can also do that, right? And then it's just very annoying. And then I didn't even get the hidden potential. For at least one of the additionals I failed, because he can quad super too, right? That is very unfortunate. That was very easily... That was... I don't think I've ever seen that play like that. I guess because the domain end happens first. I mean, we could use Gogeta on this team, I guess. That'd be kind of funny to just have him slot 1 and absolutely destroy Baby. The only thing is, I mean, sure, it could work like this turn or something, right? But... I mean, maybe with, like, Omega at the very, very end, because I don't want to mess up my rotations, is what I'm getting at here. That is a concern, for sure. But I think what I'll do here, I'm going to hold on to the domain, just to be a little cautious, right? And then, on the next turn, we can actually pop it. Because, I mean, we're already going to kill this turn, there's no point in, like, using it here. Okay, both the supers are here, that's very good. Or at least 2 of the supers. I don't imagine they could do more than... Well, I mean, how many... We got supered 3 times, I believe, that I saw at least, from Giant 8 Baby, so... I mean, I guess maybe this guy can super more than twice. I don't know, I mean, once again, it doesn't really seem that difficult. It just seems like you can get unlucky, and it seems very long. Which is not the fun style of long content, I will say. It just makes it really annoying. Like, if you lose, it's like, oh my god, dude. Like, I gotta go through all these phases again? Are you kidding? Like, that's not the fun design, so... I mean, hopefully it's not like that, but it might honestly be, unfortunately. But yeah, still, I mean, this turn, we should do a decent bit of damage. We certainly won't kill it, but we'll do a decent bit of damage, and then next turn I'll use the domain, and then we can even... Like, if push comes to shove... Oh, what the fuck? Bro. Oh my god, man. Bro, is this the longest event ever fucking made? God damn. See, this is what I'm talking about. Dude, baby is being a little bitch. Unreal. Yeah, okay, hold on. Dude, I'll be right back. I might change to another team. That's fucking crazy. Alright, we're back here. Let's just do this. Dude, this event is long as hell. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna use Superhero. I feel like Superhero could be pretty effective here. Hopefully, at least I don't know, we'll see, but with all the support, maybe.
I'm Dr. Hedo's greatest creation. And I'm also a superhero!
I shall take on the challenge if you insist on interfering. I'll show you who's the superhero.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, once again, this is gonna be... It's gonna be longer than GT bosses, certainly, but... I don't think it's gonna change that much from the initial team we were using. I could be wrong about that, though, but... So everyone here does at least have some pretty decent damage. I mean, not the highest of stats in comparison to the other team, but, you know, overall with the amount of attacks we're doing, as well as like the crits, and once we actually get everyone, you know, set up and everything, I feel like it should be pretty effective. It just, I don't know, man. Like this is like crazy. This is like I haven't even gotten to the 17s yet, man. Like, dude. Oh my god, dude, this event is just... This does not feel fun. This is like anti-fun. Like this is just like the antithesis of fun. Cause like it's a long event here, but it's worse than Festival of Battles, honestly. I fucking hate Festival of Battles. This shit is worse than Festival of Battles. Because at least in Festival of Battles, you know, I'm wasting my time, I'm stacking, and then I lose. Right? But at least it's not like... Imagine if you had to fight Vegito, but every 5 phases, you had to completely start over. Right? So you do the first 5 phases, and then it's a new battle. 5 phases, it's a new battle. 5 phases, it's a new battle. So you can't actually stack. Like, if this were a long event, but you could stack, at least that's something. But you can't. So instead, you're wasting the same amount of time as you would in a stacking event, but it's more difficult because you can't actually stack. And that's just fucking annoying. That's not like fun. Maybe if there was some way where you could like, if there was like some like actual like checkpoint system or something, like then they go, okay, that'd be cool. Like if, for example, like I was confused about it in the beginning, if you could use that sort of skip, as I was theorizing you could and was incorrect about, like if there was actually a thing you could use to clear it quicker, that would be significantly better. That would actually, you know, there'd be something to that. But you can't. It's not actually a skip. You can't actually skip past a baby or anything. So it's just like, I mean, why? Like it's just like we just have to sit here and fucking, I don't know, man. Like this is just gonna be like really dull. Like, and once again, I haven't even gotten to the 17s in Omega, and this is already bullshit. And the thing is, I mean, Baby isn't even that difficult in here. Like, I got unlucky before, and then, you know, of course, I don't know. I mean, Omega, I really like Omega, but he certainly, you know, Dokkan has gone out of their way to really power creep the ever-living shit out of characters, and, you know, that type advantage is especially, he is not good against type advantage enemies. So he's just getting crushed here, and it's just like, I don't know, man. Like, this is just so, like, once again, it's like the antithesis of fun. Like, what are we doing here, man? Like, who is approving, like, what the decisions here with the 11th anniversary? Because genuinely, this is just, and once again, I haven't seen the final phases just yet. It really does feel like a worse Festival of Battles. Like, unironically, this feels like a worse version. Like, how do you even make a worse version of Festival of Battles, dude? Like, like, what is happening, man? There's no way they thought this was okay. Because that's the thing, like, I can't believe, and I don't know, I mean, Dokkan, once again, you can tell they try, because there are so many different variations of events they come up with, but, like, man, like I just like, dude, whoever is coming up with the events, like, Omatsu's like, hey, bro, we need a new event. And intern B is like, alright, dude, I gotcha. And they make something new, but it's just like complete bullshit. We have Million Arena, bro. We have Festival of Battles. We have... And this is gonna be... Dude, there's a stage 2 coming. Grand Tour. This, like, no, man, like... Why couldn't this be like a Union Master stage? Like, what happened to the Union Master event? Why haven't they added new stages to that? It's been since like Mini Vorku or even before then. You know, it's been quite a while at this point, and it's like, did we really need Grand Tours? Like, I don't know, man. Hopefully, it's just like really annoying right now, but as I you know, maybe the final sort of phases won't be, and we'll see, but maybe, you know, the 17s as well as Omega will actually be a lot more enjoyable. But like right now, it's just like Baby is not, he's not fun. You know, he is extremely tanky. And he doesn't really do damage until, like, the very fucking tail end of it. And it's just like... I don't know, man. It just isn't... Maybe I'm crazy, but this does not feel like good design to me. I don't know. Genuinely, I have no idea if, like, this is just, like, a me thing, or, like... Maybe others like this, but... See, because that's the thing. When I was starting this out, I was like, yeah, I had heard this was difficult, but, you know, so far, it doesn't appear to be that way to me. Right? Remember, that's what I said at the beginning. So maybe I, like, got it misconstrued, because, once again, like, I maybe this doesn't make the most sense, but, like, if I, you know, I saw a lot of people started to talk about the event, but, like, if I see any specific details start to come up, you know, I'll like, scroll past it, right? Right, so you know, I could see, I saw people say, I thought I had seen, like, people were saying, like, this was hard, but maybe they just more so meant, like, it's annoying? Because, like, I mean, this is definitely annoying, but I don't know if and once again, I haven't gotten to the very end of it. Maybe dude, if they made an annoying, hard fight, that'd be just fucking. Like why, man? Like I genuinely, why? Now I don't know that they have, but you know, if they have, it's just. I don't know, man. This just does not feel very, very well designed. It's just because, like, he has so much HP, man.
Fight beside me. In the name of justice. Got it. Let's join forces for now.
Like, dude, this guy is so fucking tanky, and his attack patterns are also being really fucking annoying because it's preventing me from getting support and building characters up too, mind you. Like, I mean, I guess. Well, he hasn't. This Gohan hasn't been hit yet, right? But I gotta build up Piccolo, and Gamma 1 needs to get built up too. So I kind of have to do this. Yeah, man. I don't know. Like, this is. God damn, Piccolo. Are you good, bro? He got fucking annihilated by that. I mean, at least we got his build up there, but yeah, see, this Gohan hasn't been hit yet, but I kind of had to do this because of the attack order. I needed to get Piccolo built up, and Gamma 1 also needed to get built up. I mean, you know, I'm not exactly going to float off AGL Gohan anyway. So you know, it is what it is, I guess. Dude, like, if these are all... I don't know, man. This is just, like, kind of bullshit. Maybe I, like, use, like, the Daima team or something. I mean, so long as... I mean, at least so far, none of this has been, like, AoEs. I guess so long as, you know, there's not, like, AoEs and I could run, like, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. That would probably be pretty effective way to clear this, but once again, I haven't gotten to Omega yet. I have not gotten to the 17s yet. I don't know what either of them are doing. That's the thing that's like so crazy to me, though. The fact that, I mean, how long is this at this point? I mean, we got to be over an hour, right? There's no way we're not. The fact that I'm like over an hour into this, and still, by over an hour in, and I haven't even passed the 60% mark. It's like, come on, man. I don't know. This is not very fun here. I hope these other phases just like go by very, very quickly, because come on, bro. Okay, and honestly, we can just like float Piccolo, I guess. Maybe Gogeta will make things a bit quicker. I don't know, because I also... No, I'm not going to do that. Because the thing is, I feel like having Piccolo support up at all times will be very helpful, honestly. I mean, Piccolo himself, once again, he certainly could have and should have been better. Don't get me wrong, but I do believe, at the very least, his support. You know, it is still going to be... It's 20% crit, 20% phase 2 attack, defense, 2 key. No matter what, you know, that is a very powerful effect. And if I can maintain that at all times, it is going to be very helpful to the cause of actually being able to get the win here. I mean, that cause seems like it's going to be taken quite a long time, but it will be very helpful. So I guess it is what it is, but like, man, dude, this is turn 6. This is turn 6, and we're not even close. That's what's like getting me, like, dude, turn 6 and we're not even close. Like, come on, man. This is just not going to be that fun. As long, dude, I swear if Gogeta fails the dodge. Okay, I was gonna say, man, because I only got 5 orbs with him, which means he was only at 75%. Like, we've been in this so long that I have a Dokkan attack ready. Like, isn't that wild? So yeah, I was certainly wrong, mind you. I was like, oh yeah, this will probably be about as fast as the Diamond Team. Nope. Nope, not even. Or not the Diamond Team, the super. Oh, wow. Um, yeah, you know what? Honestly, you know what? Let me. Oh my god, dude. Okay, I haven't even beaten Baby yet. Like, technically, I could have Metarildo. I haven't even beaten Baby. So, I think what I'm gonna. I think what I'm gonna do here. Honestly, we'll just call it here. This is gonna be a fun one. I'll probably get another like attempt video out of this today, but this is probably just gonna be attempts at this point because I can very easily see this being something that it's taken me fucking several hours to clear. You get fucking like, dude, like we're not even going fast enough for AGL Gohan. That's the thing. Like I feel like I'm just gonna have to like sit here and like use the Realm of Gods team and hope and pray that I consistently dodge. Because I need a team with high burst damage and high survivability. And the only thing that's it's really like, I mean, I could use the full Daima team, I guess. It's either full Daima or Realm of Gods. It's got to be one of those. It's the only thing I can. I feel like that's the only way out of this. So either way, suffice to say, I'm gonna change up my sort of team process here, and we shall be back at some. Well, I'm just gonna end this one here. Like this is. I'm actually really annoyed with this event right now, dude. Oh wow. Okay, yeah. Um, thank you, Dokkan, for making something worse than festival battles. Genuinely, like, fuck off, dude. Like the I mean, Million Arena will always be the worst event this game has ever cooked up, but like this is like this is Festival of Battles if you couldn't stack. Like who thought this was a good idea? Unreal, unfathomable. Like I'm just lost for words. Yeah, dude. Okay. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Fuck you, Omatsu and Geppy. Take care.